Hello and welcome. Today we're going to make alcohol ink tags and journaling cards. To do that, we're going to need some acetate. I have some old acetate sheets from when I was teaching, but if you weren't a teacher and you don't have them, Spellbinder sells them. You can also get them on Amazon. I will have a couple places linked below so that you can get some. This one has 10 sheets, which lasts a long time. I tend to use these just for windows in journaling cards and that kind of thing, but I think after today we'll be making these a lot because they're really fun. Okay, so you're gonna need this. You will need some alcohol ink, and I pulled out my Christmas colors. Since I'm doing pink, I pulled out some pinks and reds. They're really messy. My son and I played with these a couple years ago, and when he and I played, we got really messy. And I mean, I've played since then, but for some reason it got really messy that time. All right, so I have this one's a pearl. I love the pearls, they're really pretty. This one's intrigue, cranberry, flamingo, lettuce, really whatever you have. And they come in packages of 3. This is a different brand. No, this is Ranger, never mind, but this is also vintage. Oh, and this one, never mind, that's for metal. It might work, but we're not going to use it. This one's a pearl and sublime and patina. So those were the colors I had. So just kind of use if you have any what you have. And then another nice thing to have is the alcohol blending solution, and then also some isopropyl alcohol. And with the alcohol, I'm going to add it to this little squeezer bottle. Let's see if I can do it here without spilling. And it just is a different way to help the alcohol ink move around. The blending solution kind of brings the colors together, and then the alcohol isopropyl pushes it apart. So it's just kind of fun to get it to move. And then this is not a must, but it makes playing with the alcohol ink even more fun. And it's a Tim Holtz, I don't know what he calls it, but it's a little tool that you push it and the air comes out. I don't know. I'll have this linked below too. But if you only have a couple of alcohol inks, that'll be perfect, along with the what is this? Acetate. Okay, so hopefully you can see this with a little bit of reflection, and you might want to get gloves because you probably will get a little inky. But let's start with the greens. So really, it's just a matter of playing around. I'm just going to add a couple dots around my tag. Oh, and I pre-cut these down. This is a 3x6, and I just cut off the corners. And you don't have to do, like I'm going to do a green and a pink tag, but you can mix and match and get as crazy as you want. Oh, this is a pearl. So the pearls, we need to make sure to blend it, shake it. See, I already have ink on my finger. The pearls are so pretty. There we go, that looks better. We can get our colors together. And then let's see. Let's add lettuce. And you don't have to add all the colors at one time. You could do one and smush it around and then the other. It's really up to whatever you want to do. And then this is where this comes in. This helps move the color around. And it just makes it so fun. I hope you can see that with the clear. That's the only downside. How fun is that? Let me see if I can pick it up. So far, that's what we have. We could be done, and that would be fine. But I just want to show you the blending solution. We put a little bit. It helps get the ink moving again, and it helps blend colors together. if that's what you want. Make sure you're in a ventilated area and maybe have a fan on. All right, and then let me show you. The difference with the alcohol. The alcohol, I don't know if you can see, but it pushes the ink away from itself, which is also another fun effect. All right, let's take a look. Maybe. How cute. I love it. All right, so I'm going to let that one sit and dry, and then I'm going to wipe this up. Actually, let's make, since I have my greens, I'm going to take a journal card and put that down. We'll do the same thing. And this time, how about I mix some green and some red. Get a little Christmassy stuff going on. So this one is cranberry. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this before I move it around, just because I just feel like it. No rhyme or reason. No smush. And let's add, where did my patina one go? This one? All right, and let's take a look. How fun is that? It's so fun. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's see. Maybe we want a little more cranberry at the top. There we go. Fun. Do we want more green? See, now I'm just messing around. There. Cool. So again, you keep going until you have a good place. I'm going to wipe this up and let's do some paint. Here's a sneak peek of tomorrow's video for day 6. When you're cleaning, a little of the isopropyl alcohol on your mat will help bring it up, since it is an alcohol-based ink. There we go. Not too bad. All right. So now, see if that works on my finger. It's gonna be there. All right. So now let's try some pinks. And hard to keep track of our tags since they're clear. All right, let's see. I have flamingo. Much this time, let's spread each color. What do we say? And then a little cranberry. And then Ooh, that one's pretty. Set that aside to dry. All right, so then once you are all done with your alcohol ink and you've made all your tags, then we're going to decorate them. All right, I've cleaned up and I've let them dry. You want to let them dry. They'll get a little tacky, a little sticky, so you want to wait until they're no longer tacky to decorate. So you can also take them to your sewing machine and stitch. I think that looks so cool. If you had two, or even like a clear one and just one, you could make this a shaker card. That would be really fun too. All right, I have some seam binding that I've dyed. And I think I'm going to add this to the top. You know what? I think I'm going to sew this on. I'll be right back. All right, so I just did some stitching to sew that on. You could staple it. Okay, and then I was going to use, what was I going to use? I think my Santas. Like this guy. This is from the Vintage Pink Christmas Kit, something like that. I don't even know what I called it. And then we need something behind it. Need to go find something. All right, I have this bit of lace I think will be fun. I think the mix of the vintage and the kind of modern with the alcohol ink is really cool. So we'll glue this. I just think these are so fun. I will link the video where I got the idea. I think her name, Junk Journal something. Junk Journal. Oh, I will put it across the top as I'm editing. She's actually the one I got the idea for the 10 days of, or 12 days of Christmas. She did 10 days. And I was like, oh, that looks like a fun thing to do. So yeah, definitely check out her video. I wanted to tweak it from her, so it's not hopefully similar. I just kind of took the idea. And then I was going to take some of the words from, I think this is from day 2, the freebie. That's why I wanted to do the words on day 2, because I knew that they would be handy to use throughout all of the makes. So I'm going to add that down here. And just like that. How cute! So there is our tag, and there's the back. How fun is that? So cute. Okay, so let me show you. I decorated the other ones. Here's this one. I added some lace, and this is from the Vintage Christmas Ephemera, and just some buttons. That looks really cute. And then I did a similar thing, but if you don't like the pointy corners, you can round the edges. And then I added some eyelets, and then I used one of our Shrinky Dink dangles on the top, and then some words. Because I really didn't want to cover the fun alcohol ink too much, but there's that one. And here's another postcard. I did stamping. The stamping, if you have to be careful because it can rub off because this isn't a porous surface. And then on this one, I took one of our stickers that we did, whatever day that was. Here's this one. I did some more sewing, added some lace, another one of the Santas. This one is from the Vintage Santa Ephemera Kit, and then one of the words. And then the last one, I just have a plain pink, because it doesn't have to be Christmas. I mean, this could be any time. And I could keep this in my stash, and when I have a pink journal or something, I can then embellish it. But I just wanted to show you some different versions or different ideas. You can stamp, you can use eyelets, you can do the sewing, just really, really fun. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you for the next day tomorrow. Remember what day it is. All right. Have a wonderfully crafty